Good morning, everyone. On this Thursday, thanks so much for waking up with me here on Morning Pulse. I'm Kelsey Marier, your host and producer for this digital broadcast. It's a short format newscast that brings you top local headlines right where you are, whether that's on a digital platform. You might be on our website right now watching on our live stream, and you also may be watching on our KTTC YouTube channel, which is streaming live right now as well. So thank you so much for joining me here. I have a couple stories to bring you today for our Morning Pulse, and so we're going to get right into it. This first story is actually kind of an update or continuing coverage of a story I actually brought you yesterday on Morning Pulse. It's out of Iowa, and we're talking about measles. So unfortunately, we are learning about another case, a third confirmed case of the measles in the state of Iowa. That is information coming from Iowa's Public Health Department. What we have learned about this case is it is an unvaccinated child in Johnson County, which is in the eastern part of the state. That is that third reported case of measles in Iowa. So the county health department in Johnson County says the child's family had just returned from an international trip. Public Health, now that they know about this case, is conducting a risk assessment survey, kind of in an effort to limit the exposure or the possible spread of this disease. Because measles is a contagious kind of respiratory virus, experts say that it actually can linger in the air for about 2 hours, which can kind of create almost a delayed exposure for people to get measles. So officials say anyone who is exposed to this, especially those who are not immune or not vaccinated against it, should quarantine for up to 21 days to limit any exposure. So again, this is the third case of the measles confirmed in the state of Iowa, and it was an unvaccinated child in the Johnson County area. All right, our next story that we're talking about this morning is something that's happening today. We want to let you know about a free workshop on the benefits of using electrical appliances at home. This is hosted by the city of Rochester. So if you have any electric appliances in your home and want to kind of learn more about the importance or the why use electric appliances, this workshop is for you. Any homeowners or renters are going to be learning about the different types and sizes of electric dryers per se, other electric appliances, also when to consider maybe upgrading your electrical panel or the wiring for that. You can also ask questions or learn about the questions to ask contractors and retailers when you're getting any quotes for electric appliances. Also, you'll learn some financial incentives and kind of the examples of combining those to bring down any project costs that you have regarding electric appliances. So if you're interested in attending this free workshop, it's tonight at 6 o'clock at the Development Services and Infrastructure Center in Rochester. That's off West River Parkway. If you do attend tonight, a light dinner is going to be provided, and advanced registration is encouraged but not required to attend this event. Again, it starts at 6 o'clock in Rochester, kind of learning all things electric appliances today. Okay, and our last story is kind of a fun one that we've been talking about this morning. A lot of anticipation and excitement, of course, surrounding Thursday's Downtown. It is kicking off today in a brand new location for this year. Organizers say all the vendors, the music, the events, everything, the food is going to stay just south of 2nd Street Southwest. This is because of construction, so that is why there is a little bit of a change in the location for this year. Of course, this 2025 expected to bring in some big crowds, as it does each year, and we're told that there are about 50 different food and beverage vendors coming out this year. Also, kind of the same amount, around 50 artisan vendors that'll be bringing kind of home-baked or maybe other baked goods as well and items to sell. A lot of people, though, may be wondering, what is the weather? What's going to happen with the weather today? Because we do know that there is a chance of rain throughout our Thursday here, so you'll want to make sure you're obviously prepared if you're going to head down to Thursday's Downtown. Maybe bring a raincoat or an umbrella. We did learn from organizers for Thursdays that this event is a rain or shine event. So thunderstorms or lightning are the only kind of things that are going to shut down the event completely. If it's just raining, this is going to keep going. Sometimes festivities might take a break for about a half an hour until the rain or the storm rolls out, and then they can kind of reweigh whether they're going to continue on with the event or cancel it for the rest of the time. However, as of right now, the festival for Thursdays Downtown, the kickoff, is expected to start and go on as scheduled today. So if you're looking to stop by this fan favorite event going on between 11 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. tonight, and this happens every Thursday in the downtown Rochester area, with the exception of July 3rd, due to the 4th of July holiday right around that time. So you can go any Thursday from now through August 14th, again, except for Thursday, July 3rd. So a very exciting time for people in Southeast Minnesota or in the Rochester area. Thursdays Downtown is a beloved event, and it hopefully will have a good kickoff today, even though we do have some chances for rain. If you want to see more, if you maybe can't go to Thursdays Downtown today, but you'd like to see more about what's happening and kind of partake in some of the festivities, maybe from your screen on your phone or your computer or your TV, our Jess Abrahamson and Ted Schmidt are going to be doing their noon news live today from Thursdays Downtown. Rain or shine again, so you can still take in all the fun and learn about the food and the location change and all those things. Still get your weather forecast by watching our noon news today. That will be broadcast live on our live stream, as well as on our TV channel as well. So feel free to tune into that. It should be a fun newscast for today. That is all I have for you on this Thursday, a Friday Junior, as I like to call it. I hope you join me right back here for our Friday. On that note, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you tomorrow.